lovely Libra. This is your reading for the new moon in February. In Aquarius, we're just going to get a few cards here, overarching energies. We have the Seven of Swords. I'm just going to go through your choices at this time. Traits for ease and moving forward. Wow. Yeah, this is great. So we start with the Seven of Swords. It is, or can be, for some Librans out there, a Libran being the great balancer of the scales. It's a challenge for all of us, but Libra, the archetype, is this need to be perpetually rebalancing, realignment, all of that kind of thing. So we've got the Seven of Swords. This can be an interesting card, we will clarify, because it is about assessing certain things. It's very much a mind card. And it is about assessing the way that we operate, the way that we do what we do, our intentions, our motivations, understanding that. Position of choice, we've got maybe Libra, we're coming to a, I speak of we just because that's how I do sometimes. We're coming to a moment of clarity where we can see, we've got the Nine of Wands here, we can see how we have easily fallen into a pattern of either being forced to make decisions or being very defensive about what our options, what our choices are. We're feeling a little bit stubborn, I do feel here. We will go through and clarify. Traits for ease, we've got the Eight of Discs. Now this is beautiful. You know, if there's a change in the way that you want to be doing what you do, now this could be in regards to anything and everything in your life. The Eight of Discs is a wonderful card because it kind of indicates that you've been putting a lot of hard work. The hard work will pay off, Libra. It will pay off soon. And instead of being defensive about any kind of elements to this, you just want to protect what it is that you've been working hard on. Now, in the position of traits for ease for you at this time, stick on that track. Just keep perfecting what you have chosen to perfect. I do think it's in the way that you operate, actually. I think that you've had some insight into that and you want to just move, as one could say, move the energy a little bit and shift things. At the same time, you're shifting your perspective. Moving forward, we've got beautiful transformative death. So this is a big change. There are big changes afoot. There's a new way of doing things. There is a transformation and a transmutation. You are actually altering your energy here. There was another card that came out in the moving forward position, which is the Two of Discs. We see the figure 8 ad infinitum, the infinity signs. Though Two of Discs, we are keeping a balance here, which is good, Libra. We're keeping a balance, and in this great time of transformative change. So in the Two of Discs, there is a decision that is made along the way, but there's no rush, you know, there's no rush. So let's just clarify the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords and overarching energies. Seven of Swords, please, for Libra. For Libra. Oh, there's a few too many here. Yeah, you might feel a little bit stuck at the moment, but this is par for the course, Libra, par for the course. We have, sorry, I'm just adjusting this microphone. We have coming out the Hanged Man, which suggests that, yeah, not a lot coming in, not a lot going out. It does suggest, as I said, Libra, that you're in this position because you're putting a lot of thought here. There's a lot of thought going on. There's a lot of weighing up how you want to do what you're doing currently, how you want to take that forward. This shift in your perspective. The Hangman allows you that aha moment at the end of it when you come out of the Hanged Man. But with that, that we get the Emperor. I do feel that you've been resistant to something here, whether it's either just yourself or certain structures that are around you that you've had to deal with. Could be anything. These are really general readings. And yeah, maybe some authority figure, whether that's mother or father. I mean, one would look at the Emperor and say, well, it could be a father figure here, but I do get that it mother or father. Yeah, and you're just shifting, you're just allowing yourself some time in the Hanged Man to alter your perception of what's going on and what your future could and can be, maybe. Do you know what I mean? We say that because we get the Two of Wands. You see what you have authority over. You're not really willing to toe the line of someone else's authority here, and you don't have to. Position of choice, Libra, with the Nine of Wands, often called the Wounded Warrior. We have death coming out again. Your choices, well, you're making some new choices, Libra, clearly. You're actually, there's a level of detachment. We've got the Eight, another Eight of Cups. And possibly you've sort of figured out a way of, sometimes this is really necessary, especially when you're in the midst of change, internal change as much as external, but in this case, Libra, for you, I think it's quite internal. And you're sick of throwing yourself up against this sort of, being defensive about some circumstance or situation. You're shifting that. Yeah, you're shifting it. I'm not concentrating on anything here, but we had the Four of Wands, beautiful happy home card, self-made, Nine of Discs. Metaphor for the soul, in your own garden, satisfied, happy. You see what is of value around you. Maybe those things that are of value around you are altering at this time. Let's look at the Eight of Discs. And traits for ease. Eight of Discs, a card of great focus on work. Nope. Just one card, please, for the Eight of Discs for Libra. Excuse me. Something's been a burden here. Work away, chip away. Something to do with this. It's like withdrawing yourself from a situation that's been draining, is what I'm getting here. We get, for that Eight of Discs, we get the 10 of Wands. It's the end of a cycle. We need to lay it down. Now we need to lay these down. It's over. Get rid of the load. It is a card of being burdened. Once you do that, Libra, you see here we have the Seven of Cups coming up. This is showing you all the possible options that you actually have, and there are many. And there's a level of time that you have, because transformation, getting death twice, transformation doesn't occur just on one day and then that's it. It's over a period of time. Now, you've got time to assess your options here, which is really good once you've let go of that burden. And it's sort of, to me, more of an emotional burden. I'm not talking like weighed down by, I don't know, other things. It's been weighed down emotionally. So can we clarify death moving forward? We don't really we know what that is. Transformative process. Hang on now. That's too many. Clarify death, please, for Libra and the Two of Discs that came out with it. Thank you. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. Right. We have, firstly, two cards. We have the Two of Swords. As far as you're seeing, you know, this once you've released a sort of, you've developed a level of detachment here. So you release the burden, whatever that's been for you. It could be a situation, it could be another person, it could be anything. And therefore, suddenly your options have opened up with the Seven of Cups, as we see in this Traits for Ease. You see those options. Now, moving forward, you actually start to see that you've got two choices. You've narrowed it down. One of those choices is to allow change to come into your life, because you don't, you know, in some ways, you're transforming anyway, Libra. You're heading into a new phase. So we have the beautiful Two of Swords, and with that, again, twice. The Nine of Wands twice, the Death card twice in this reading. We have the Nine of Wands. I think you're very aware of not wanting to make the same choices that you've made in the past, because the past is past. But this card can be a habit. You want to feel confident that this decision moving forward is not based on those old default mechanisms within you, it seems, here. Now, we know change is afoot. The Two of Discs, and this is very material. We're keeping balance in this physical, chaotic world, Libra, in the Two of Discs moving forward. So you're truly capable of making decisions, of making some new choices that aren't based on the past, which is, what more could you want? I think it's great. And we'll just get a little Harlequin card to top this off for you, Libra. Exactly. What did I say, you know? Nine of Wands twice, and we get ditch the saboteur. This is a saboteurial energy, which I do feel that you're in the process of ditching, but this can be quite uncomfortable. But you're doing it. That's wonderful, Libra. Thank you for joining me for this reading, for this, what has been the new moon in Aquarius. We're coming up to a full moon in Leo, which should be quite empowering and wonderful for you. Ka kite from Aotearoa. See you next time. Thanks, Libra.